Lucy and I particularly were chatting and felt that we really needed to try and do something. So we ended up offering Sunday lunch once a month, which wasn't a lot, obviously, but we felt it was a start. It didn't reach the people that we felt we needed to reach. We were at a bit of a loss to know what to do to try and reach the people that were on the streets.
We needed to choose another day and to do it every week, because the people we were trying to work with live chaotic lives, so to make it easy for them, we do it on a set day every week, and that's where the Thursday lunch came from. I think we were excited if we got 6 people. So that was very small in numbers at the start, but it was quite good to build up, learn, make mistakes, and work out what worked and what didn't. A group that did breakfast called Time for Change, they were already in the building twice a week, so a lot of the people that came to that came to us as well, and Mick and Jane, who run that, recommended our service as well, and vice versa, so we worked as a team.
Dave Sutherland and I were in the office when lockdown was announced. We looked at each other and said, what are we going to do? We both said we want to carry on doing food. So, right, from next Tuesday we need to do takeaway. We need to get the Breakfast Club on board, we need to get geared up, and we did. Since then we've continued to do food, starting 4 days a week with the Breakfast Club and the Fellowship does. We got people in to volunteer for Fridays, which gives us another day. Red Door used our building for a few weeks while they couldn't use their, which meant we were doing 6 days a week. We got money from the Greater Manchester Mayor's Fund and other sources, including Bury Council, and that enabled us to do food parcels. We've had volunteers from loads of different churches come in to help us here. So it has been a truly joint effort to keep providing food and the food table parcels to people, and we've just carried on. One of the exciting things about being able to do food at all those days and being open was the support agencies were able to come in here as a safe space and meet with the people they need to meet with. So we've had the rough sleepers support team, we've had the housing team, we've had the mental health team, we've had the drug rehabilitation team, sending people here to meet with people. It's been great, and the challenge going forward is how to maintain that now these people can work from their offices again. It was great at the start of lockdown to get money specifically to do food parcels. We've been able to maintain providing food parcels at least 2 or 3 times a week with donations from Fairshire through the supermarkets, etc., which has been fantastic. We're hoping to be able to start something like a food club or food pantry, and then people will pay a small fee to be members and be able to collect what they want. Be more like they're going into our shop to pick what they need for their week's cooking. It gives them independence, it improves their esteem, and hopefully we can dovetail that with perhaps doing some how to cook for yourself courses, how to cook on a budget courses. The possibilities are endless. All it depends on is a place and the money, and we have a God who provides.
About a year and a half ago, someone set the home on fire while I was still in it, so I had nothing. Emergency moved back to Bury. I remembered this place being open, came in, started. I lost all confidence, lost everything. I weren't me. Started coming out of my shell a bit more, and then I saw that they needed help because there's only one person in the kitchen. I started helping a little bit like that, and then I just asked if I can help volunteer. I lost everything, and this place brought me back to what I used to be. Seeing people when they've got nothing, knowing that I'm near the same thing, it's just making them feel like they can be at home, comfortable, smile. If it weren't for Ellen and David, I wouldn't have got myself a part-time job cleaning. They both give me shining references, so if it weren't for them and this place, I wouldn't have got a part-time job because I couldn't be bothered. But now I am, and I do another volunteer at another place as well. So if it weren't for that, I wouldn't be where I am now.
These people just want a friend to go through different life circumstances, but at the end of the day, they're like us. They want someone to smile, say hello, listen to them, have a laugh with them, be a friend. And I remember one of the last Christmases I was there, one of the girls pulled a cracker. Sorry, I'm getting emotional now. And a little plastic ring, and she gave it to me. I still got that ring now. It really touched me.
It's a lifeline to me, and it's an hand that's held out to me that if it wasn't, I'd probably starve for a couple of days of the week.
I've loved it, I've really enjoyed it, and anybody that has the opportunity to get involved should do. I've loved getting to know people, just chatting with people, kind of ties in with what Lucy said really, that the people that are coming to the Saturday tea are no different to anybody else that we kind of interact with. They just need somebody to love them, listen to them, care for them. The fact that you just spend time with them, yeah, it's just been great. It's been really encouraging, so I've loved it.
They're human beings like everybody else, and they just need that human interaction. And I think particularly over the last almost 18 months now, I guess, it must have been an absolute lifeline for them, and actually for a lot of the volunteers as well, that you can still feel as though you're making a difference to somebody's life. So I think it's just massive what's gone from just that tiny seed that God has blessed to what it is now. Fantastic, and can go further.
So yeah, that's it.